Hey there, fellow truth seekers. Have you ever felt like there's more to life than meets the eye? Like there's a deeper meaning to our existence beyond the daily grind? Well, you're not alone. In a world filled with distractions and illusions, it's easy to lose sight of the spiritual truths that anchor our souls. But fear not, because in this video, we're embarking on a journey of enlightenment guided by the timeless wisdom of Saint Pio. So, grab a seat and prepare to uncover the 7 lies of evil that threaten to derail our quest for fulfillment and purpose. Whether you're a seasoned believer or simply curious about the mysteries of faith, there's something here for everyone. Let's dive in and discover the profound insights that can transform our lives for the better. Are you ready to open your heart to the truth? Lie 1: The illusion of material wealth. One of the most pervasive lies of evil is the illusion that material wealth brings lasting happiness and fulfillment. In a world where success is often equated with possessions and monetary gain, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that accumulating riches will satisfy the deepest longings of our hearts. However, Saint Pio reminds us that true wealth lies not in the abundance of our possessions, but in the richness of our relationships with God and others. As the Bible tells us in Matthew 6 verses 19 to 21, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Saint Pio often emphasized the importance of detachment from worldly goods, urging his followers to prioritize spiritual wealth over material gain. Lie 2: The deception of self-reliance. Another insidious lie propagated by evil is the belief in self-reliance, the notion that we can navigate life's challenges independently, without divine guidance. In a culture that glorifies individualism and self-sufficiency, it's easy to forget our dependence on God and His grace. However, Saint Pio teaches us that true strength lies in humility and surrender to a higher power. As the Apostle Paul writes in Philippians 4 verse 13, "I can do all this through Him who gives me strength." Saint Pio often spoke of the need for trust and abandonment to God's will, emphasizing that true resilience comes from placing our faith in His providence rather than relying solely on our own abilities. By acknowledging our limitations and entrusting our lives to God, we open ourselves to His abundant blessings and guidance. Lie 3: The mirage of instant gratification. Evil often tempts us with the mirage of instant gratification, leading us to believe that happiness can be found in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures. In a world where everything moves at breakneck speed and instant results are demanded, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking immediate satisfaction. However, Saint Pio warns us against this illusion, urging us to cultivate virtues such as patience, perseverance, and self-discipline. As the Apostle Paul writes in Galatians 6 verse 9, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Saint Pio often spoke of the importance of enduring trials and tribulations with steadfast faith, knowing that true joy comes from persevering through difficulties and remaining faithful to God's plan. Lie 4: The false promise of power and prestige. Another lie that evil whispers to us is the false promise of power and prestige, leading us to believe that status and recognition will bring fulfillment and happiness. In a world where success is often measured by external markers such as wealth, fame, and influence, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. However, Saint Pio reminds us that true greatness lies not in the accolades of the world, but in humble service to others. As Jesus himself said in Mark 10 verses 43 to 45, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be slave of all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Saint Pio lived a life of humility and selflessness, eschewing worldly acclaim in favor of serving the poor and marginalized. He teaches us that the pursuit of power for its own sake only serves to feed our ego and distances us from the path of love and compassion that Christ laid out for us. Let's take a pause first on our discussion. Here's a captivating trivia snippet about Saint Pio. In 1947, Father Karol Wojtyla, who later became Pope John Paul II, visited Padre Pio. During their meeting, Padre Pio prophetically told him that he would rise to the highest post in the Church. Remarkably, this prediction came true when Father Karol Wojtyla was elected as Pope John Paul II in 1978. It's a compelling testament to Padre Pio's spiritual insight and the extraordinary path of Pope John Paul II. Stay tuned for more intriguing revelations about Saint Pio's life. Now, let's delve deeper into our discussion on 7 lies of the devil that will ruin your life. Lie 5. The deceit of envy and comparison. Evil often ensnares us with the deceit of envy and comparison, leading us to covet the possessions, achievements, and lifestyles of others. In a society driven by competition and comparison, it's easy to feel inadequate or resentful when measuring ourselves against others. However, Saint Pio warns against this insidious temptation, reminding us that envy corrodes the soul and breeds discontent. As the Apostle Paul writes in Philippians 4 verses 11 to 12, "I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want." Saint Pio encourages us to cultivate gratitude for our own blessings and to rejoice in the successes of others, rather than allowing envy to poison our hearts and minds. Lie 6. The lie of unbridled ambition. Another trap that evil lays for us is the lie of unbridled ambition, tempting us to pursue success and recognition at any cost. In a culture that glorifies ambition and achievement, it's easy to become consumed by the desire for worldly acclaim and success. However, Saint Pio cautions against this dangerous path, warning that unchecked ambition can lead us down a road of moral compromise and spiritual emptiness. As Jesus himself said in Matthew 16 verse 26, "For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul?" Saint Pio teaches us that true success is not measured by the size of our bank accounts or the number of accolades we receive, but by the goodness we bring into the world through our actions. By aligning our ambitions with God's will and seeking first His kingdom, we can find true fulfillment and purpose in life. Lie 7. The delusion of eternal youth and beauty. Evil often deceives us with the delusion of eternal youth and beauty, leading us to prioritize outward appearances over inner virtue. In a society obsessed with youth and physical attractiveness, it's easy to equate our worth with our appearance and to fear the inevitability of aging. However, Saint Pio reminds us that true beauty emanates from within, from a heart filled with love, kindness, and compassion. As the Apostle Peter writes in 1 Peter 3 verses 3 to 4, "Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight." Saint Pio encourages us to embrace the beauty of our souls, which grows ever more radiant as we deepen our relationship with God and strive to live lives of holiness and virtue. As we come to the end of this enlightening journey, I invite you to reflect on the profound truths we've uncovered together. If this video resonated with you and you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and join our growing community of truth seekers. Click the notification bell so you never miss an update, and don't forget to like and share this video. You never know who might need to hear these life-changing insights. I'm here to engage with you, so please comment below with your thoughts, topic suggestions, or simply to say hello. Remember, This community is a safe and respectful space, so let's spread love and positivity in every interaction. Before we part ways, take a moment to explore our channel and discover more empowering content in our videos and playlists. If you feel called to support our monthly fundraising efforts for charity, you can do so by clicking the Super Thanks button next to the like and share options, or by reaching out to us via email. Wherever you are in the world, however you found us, I'm grateful for your presence here. Let us continue to journey together, inspired by the teachings of St. Pio and motivated by a desire to live lives that reflect the love and compassion of Christ. In conclusion, remember the simple rule: think before you click. Let's strive to be mindful of our words and actions, spreading positivity and kindness wherever we go. And if there's ever a piece of content that doesn't resonate with you, know that there is power in silence. Simply move on rather than engaging in negativity. May the blessing of God be with you all always. Stay tuned for the next episode of this topic, and until then, may you walk in the light of truth and love.